You know, when it comes to the holidays, not everyone gets as excited as others. You know, when we think about Christmas, we think about the magic and the wonder and Father Christmas and all of the snow falling if you live in the northern countries like Canada. But the reality is that for some people, it's also a reminder of loss or of discouragement. Sometimes it's a place where Christmas doesn't hold as many warm, wonderful memories as it used to. And if this is the case for you, I'd like to share with you a little tip about the art of the pivot. And a pivot means that there are two stories that are always being told. One story is the story of when you were a child, the magic of Christmas, the things that made your eyes sparkle, and the happiness and the excitement and the enthusiasm. You can even potentially remember opening up presents, sneaking in and unwrapping little corners so you could see, and then carefully rewrapping it so as never to be caught having snooped in the first place. And it brings you this smile and this level of enthusiasm with Christmas. And then later you have a story attached to the same holiday season that maybe involves grief or a tragedy or some kind of loss. But both stories exist within the context of the same season. So when we think about the art of the pivot or the magic of a pivot, it means being able to know that both stories can live simultaneously with you. And the one that you choose to focus your energy and attention on is the one that will be amplified in the moment. So when I'm working with clients, I'll often encourage them to really manifest a memory of when the season, or even another memory that was so happy and so filled with youthful exuberance and excitement that doesn't involve the loss, but to remember something with the passion and the enthusiasm as if it were actually happening. So living as if that moment, that story was happening right now, how it sounded, how it felt, what music was playing, who was there, what were the smells, the sights, the moments, and to really focus on every single nuance, every portion of that memory until it becomes absolutely real for you. So that you're not trying to live without the loss, but rather remembering an information, a memory with such compelling intensity that it overrides the feelings where Christmas or another holiday season weren't as enjoyable. And we can begin to switch or to pivot away from the stories that we find most painful and choose intentionally to embrace the stories where wonder and magic and joy live. So if you lost your mom at Christmas or a spouse or potentially some other moment where it became difficult, you might be able to remember them the way they were. I'm going to share with you a story about my mom, still alive, but in my house and growing up, my mother's favorite holiday season was Christmas. And you might have a parent like this or a family member who Christmas brings such wonder, the decorations, the cooking, the shopping for little trinkety gifts, and the enthusiasm, the light behind the eyes. And when I'll need that memory, I practice bringing the thoughts of my mom and the joy of her singing Christmas carols and really embracing a holiday season with the wonder and the magic of childlike eyes. That's the memories we want to hold deep. And if we don't have those memories, we can actually write our own holiday message. We can choose to create the story we want to have. You see, Norman Rockwell only existed in a painting. There are no perfect families. There are no perfect memories. It is the memories we choose to honor and amplify that become real for us. So find a way to bring the magic alive and to live in a place where joy is the opportunity, where the sparkle hits your eyes, and where the season becomes exactly what you want it to be. Just manifest it each and every time.